Hi everyone. Today we will explore how AI has been deployed in healthcare, the risk it has faced, and how Healthwise can avoid these pitfalls while delivering safe, accurate, and ethical AI-driven solutions. So in our presentations, we will cover three areas. Number one is sector case studies, where we will examine major AI failures in healthcare. Second is preventive safeguards, where we look at strategies to mitigate these risks. And the third slide is the implementation roadmap, which is a plan for responsible deployment. So let's start by looking at the two AI deployments that have failed, their consequences, and what we can learn from them. So in this slide, the first case study was IBM Watson for oncology. It was a $4 billion AI failure. So IBM Watson for oncology was designed to assist doctors by analyzing medical literature, clinical trials, and patient data to recommend cancer treatments. However, it faced three critical failures. Number one was inaccurate treatment recommendation, where AI used to misinterpret cases due to unrepresentative training data, leading to incorrect and potentially harmful treatments. Second issue was inadequate training data, where the system lacked real-world oncologist decisions, reducing its ability to make accurate recommendations. The third issue was over-reliance on AI. So doctors trusted Watson's recommendation too much, leading to reduced independent verification. What were the consequences? Some patients received inaccurate treatment, causing potential harm. Hospitals lost trust in the system and discontinued its use, and the failure damaged AI's credibility in healthcare. So, HealthWise also faces a similar risk if we misinterpret doctor patient conversations, leading to incorrect or incomplete medical notes. The second case study was Epic Systems AI sepsis prediction tool. This was launched in 2019. So Epic System is a leading electronic health record provider which deployed an AI model to detect early signs of sepsis. Unfortunately, the system failed in several ways. Number one was high false negatives. So 67% of the missed cases failed due to failed to detect real cases of sepsis, delaying in life-saving treatment. It also flagged too many non-sepsis cases, leading to alert fatigue where doctors ignored notifications. There was lack of transparency where doctors could not see how the AI made its decision, reducing the trust in system. And it had poor real-world testing. The AI was launched in 170 hospitals without adequate validation. What were the consequences? Many sepsis cases were missed, leading to avoidable patient complication. Doctors stopped trusting AI alerts, limiting adoption, and regulations increased scrutiny on AI-driven healthcare systems. So for HealthWise, this highlights the risk of false alarms and AI-generated notes and the importance of explainability and rigorous testing before deployment. So in the next slide, we will look at the failures, how Healthwise is implementing the four layers of safeguards to prevent similar issues. Number one is risk mitigation approach. So we will have a human in the loop model where AI generated notes must be verified by doctors before being finalized. Second is regular accuracy audits. So AI outputs will be cross-checked regularly against human evaluation. Third is pilot testing in multiple hospitals. We will test the system in diverse settings before a full rollout happens. And next is threshold optimization, where we'll try to fine-tune AI to minimize false alarms while also ensuring critical details are never missed. Um, we will also have a doctor feedback loop where physicians can report AI errors and the system will improve from feedback. The second um, The second preventative safeguard would be data protection protocols. So here we'll have an end-to-end encryption where all the patient data and AI-generated nodes will be secured. We will have compliances with HIPAA and GDPR, where our systems will follow strict regulatory standards. We will anonymize data storage. So the personally identifiable information will be removed from the data set, and in role-based access control, only the authorized medical person would be able to see sensitive AI-generated insights. Next, we'll do some anti-bias measures. So we will be diverse. We will have diverse training data. AI will be trained on multi-ethnic, multi-gender, and geographically varied data sets. There will be bias audits where we will do regular checks for bias in AI's output. We can do equal performance testing where AI will be tested across different patient demographics to ensure fairness. And the fourth key area is transparency requirements, where we'll have explainable AI. So AI recommendation must be justified by the reasoning. Um, so we will have a similar mechanism where we will show how did we come to a conclusion, what was the reasoning behind it. Second thing is clear, consistent mechanism where patient must be aware that AI is transcribing conversations. We will have audit logs where all AI generated notes and doctor modifications will be tracked for accountability. And we will have public performance reports where AI accuracy, bias assessment, and error rates will be regularly published. When it comes to roadmap to ensure safe and responsible deployment, Healthwise will follow a structured three-phase deployment. In phase one, which is the planning and development, this is supposed to be for 1 to 4 months. We will identify the key stakeholders and regulatory requirements. We are planning to develop an MVP with AI-powered transcription and note generation capabilities. Um, we also will try to implement data encryption as and HIPAA compliances, and we want to start testing in selected hospitals so that we can refine based on feedback. The second phase would be deployment and adoption. So we will try to do a soft launch by rolling out the solution in some stages where we can like monitor user adoption. We will try to train and onboard doctors so that doctors can learn to review AI generated notes effectively. Next is we are planning to do marketing and partnerships with hospitals and telehealth providers, and performance optimization. We'll try to fine tune the AI to reduce false alarms and improve accuracy. The third stage would be scaling and optimization. This would be from month eight onwards, and in this we'll try to increase the features of the product by improving personalization and maybe some kind of gamification in features. We also plan to do data-driven insights by analyzing user feedback and refining AI recommendations. We want market expansion to happen by this time. So we want to expand to more hospitals, insurers, as well as international markets. And we also want to keep on looking at the compliance and security aspect and conduct regular audits and updates. Um, so yeah, we believe AI can revolutionize healthcare, but only if implemented responsibly and ethically. Healthwise is trying to learn from past failures, and we are making strong safeguard measures so that we ensure our AI-driven medical transcription system is accurate, it is secure, transparent, and it is reliable for both the doctors and patients. Um, we are committed to enhancing doctor-patient interactions while also prioritizing patient safety. Thank you for your time.